Hi everyone, welcome back. Thank you so much for watching this video. Obviously from the title you can tell that it is gonna be my second trimester review, and I am officially on my third trimester right now, and look at the bump. It is getting bigger and bigger. So yeah, I just thought I'll sit down today and talk to you guys about my second trimester, how my experience was. Obviously I'm gonna kind of like talk about my last pregnancy, what was the difference about this trimester as well as last trimester I had with my first child. So yeah, let's start the video, and I hope you'll be able to take some information out of this video. If you haven't watched my first trimester video, I'll leave the link down below and up here so that you can go and have a look. So basically on my first trimester video, I told you all that I suffered from acute morning sickness, which is called hyperemesis gravidarum, HG in short form. So basically that is what I suffered from. So during this second trimester, it actually didn't go away. I was still vomiting a lot, and I actually lost appetite as well, which was not great. So basically I actually threw up. I've written it down here, so I'm just kind of like looking here at the moment because I can't remember exactly which week I threw up. So I actually threw up 4-5 times during this trimester. So it was on 13 weeks, 16, 20, 23, and lastly on 26 weeks, which was not a great experience, but I'm over it and I'm feeling much more better now. And a lot of you have been actually DMing me, saying how I'm glowing, etc. But unfortunately I have had a really bad skin problem during this trimester. In my last pregnancy, I didn't have any skin problem, to be honest, and I had amazing hair, amazing skin. But unfortunately, this time around, I've got breakout, like acne breakout, and as you all know, I suffer from rosacea if you have watched my previous video. So my rosacea is coming again, and so it's not really nice experience, to be honest, which I actually didn't think it was gonna happen, because during my last pregnancy, like I said, I used to have amazing skin, very clear skin, so I was expecting that for this pregnancy as well, but unfortunately it hasn't happened yet. So I get occasional breakout now and then, but it's not like really bad. It is fine. And also during this trimester, I actually didn't eat a lot. Like I said before, I was eating mostly like dry fruits. I would eat like dry meat most of the time, not like curry ones. I absolutely feel nauseous whenever I eat curry, so I can't actually eat curry because the smell actually makes me sick. So I was avoiding curries. We do eat a lot of curries as being a Nepalese here as well. So yeah, I had to avoid that. So basically what I was eating was salad and then oven cooked or grilled chicken. And I didn't eat pork at all during this trimester, which is not great. Normally I'm a great fan of pork meat, but unfortunately not during this trimester. So I didn't have like a great trimester, to be honest, but yeah, it is over now, and I'm really pleased that it is over. Also weight wise, I have actually not gained much weight during my first trimester. I did say to you all that I am 60 kg, but when I ended my first trimester, I was actually 58 kgs. I had lost quite a lot of weight, like 4 kgs during my first trimester. And because I was on holiday, before I went on holiday, I was 55 kg. I put on like 4 kgs extra while on holiday, because as you all know, like we tend to eat a lot on holidays, and I was fed well during my time in Nepal, so I had gained a little bit weight, like around 4 kgs. But unfortunately during that first trimester I lost around 4 kgs, so I was 58 kg. I did say on my first trimester video, if you have noticed, I said I am 60 kg, but while I was filming that video I was already on my second trimester, and obviously I was 60 kg that time. So I have ended this trimester with just 62 kg, which is not great, and I was really concerned because Obviously I'm not putting much weight, and also I was a little bit worried because I was not able to keep my food down, so I was throwing up a lot, as I said to you earlier. Hence I was a little bit worried about the baby development, how it was going. And luckily I had my second scan, I think it was in 19 weeks, so we went to hospital, me and Nav, and we had our second scan. So they did check the baby and they showed us like everything, like heartbeat. We listened to the heartbeat. They showed us baby's blood vessels, as well as how the eyes are forming. The lens has already formed. Also little cute hands and feet, and as well as like the kidneys functioning, etc. So I was really, really pleased to know the baby was normal and growing at his own pace. So even though I was not able to keep like a lot of food down and I was not able to put much weight, but baby seems to be fine. Because normally as a pregnant woman, you think like when you become bigger, the baby would become bigger as well inside, and like the baby would develop more when you eat well. And obviously, yeah, that is the truth. If you eat well, that helps with baby development. But not being able to put weight, that concerned me, because during my last pregnancy, during this time, I was about like probably 68 or maybe 69. I can't remember off the top of my head, but I was around that mark. So when I was that weight, I was not really concerned about baby's development, to be honest. But this time around I was very concerned, and I was so relieved that the baby was fine. Mood wise, let's talk about the mood. I have actually not had a greatest second trimester mood, to be honest. During my last pregnancy, I didn't have much mood swings. I remember crying sometimes out of no reason, but that was it. This time around, it has been really, really worse. I would feel awful at times, like really miserable at times, emotional without any reason. And also I started getting back pain during this trimester. So with my last pregnancy, I actually didn't get back pain until I was nearly around my due date. So this was a very different experience. And also in terms of baby movement, I actually felt baby movement quite quicker than my last pregnancy. So it was around 13 weeks I could feel my baby moving. During my first pregnancy, it was around 25 to 30 weeks when the first baby movement happened. But this time around, this baby moves a lot. Oh my god, I can't even tell you how much this little one moves, and I am really enjoying this time at the moment. Especially the third trimester has been really, really great, even though like first trimester and second trimester was like a little bit struggle, actually really challenging for me, to be honest. But yeah, this trimester I'm really, really enjoying. Third trimester, I'm gonna do a vlog for my third trimester. You guys requested to do vlog. I think it would be nicer to vlog rather than sit and talk to you guys in front of camera, because I think it will be much more laid back than this one. So hopefully you guys will like it. And also another thing I want to talk about is napping. I normally nap around like 1 hour to half an hour during daytime these days. Sometimes I do have sleepless nights. Sometimes it is really bad, like I can't sleep at night. It is getting harder to sleep at night because of the bump is getting bigger, so I cannot lie on my back, which is not great. So I have to sleep either left side or right side. Some people say like don't sleep, I think, on right side, but I have never really applied that on my first pregnancy as well as this pregnancy. So I kind of like take in turns. Sometimes I sleep like right, sometimes I sleep left, so I have to keep changing overnight. Because the thing is, like, if I just sleep on right side, then I do get like the right side actually becomes very numb, and I do get like pins and needles, which I really, really don't like. Hence I kind of like alter all the time. So that is what I've been doing. And another one I want to talk about is I have been doing a little bit of exercise, because I was doing a lot of exercises, keeping myself active during my last pregnancy, which really, really helped me during labor and giving birth. It just prepares you for your birth. I don't want to stay on bed most of the time, which I have actually done on my first trimester, because I was so sick. I was unable to go out most of the time, so hence I stayed on bed most of the time. During second second trimester, like I stayed on bed a couple of days, but not as much as the first trimester. So hence I've been keeping myself active. I go for long walks, I go out with Nia, I take her to parks, and we do like a lot of activities together as well. And what else, I need to start doing pregnancy yoga, which I've not done yet. But during my last pregnancy, I actually started pregnancy yoga during my first trimester itself. So it really helped me to be flexible, to stay calm. And I also need to start meditating, which I have actually not done yet. And I think it prepares your bump as well. And whenever I used to do yoga during my first pregnancy, the baby was so calm. I could feel like when I was doing meditation, when I was doing yoga, Nia wouldn't move. So yeah, I really enjoyed doing yoga. So I really need to start doing yoga now. So apart from that, I do feel like breathless. I do get really bad back pain, which is not nice. Hopefully, I hope I wouldn't get like a swollen feet, which I didn't get in my first pregnancy. So fingers crossed for that. I hope nobody gets that. Apparently, it is really painful. I've heard about it. Basically, I don't really want swollen feet. Back pain is already like really hard for me, and getting like swollen leg, I think that would be even harder. Also because I have to look after Nia, I get tired more easily because she's 28 months and she's always running around, very active toddler. So I enjoyed my first pregnancy a lot, but during second pregnancy with a toddler, it is a hard job, let me tell you. I know Nia understands a little bit at the moment that mommy has got baby, but I don't think she understands the baby is going to come very soon, like a real baby. I don't know how much she understands, but whenever I ask her, she just says, oh, baby on tummy, and she really likes to touch my belly. And sometimes when she's playing, she would stop and she would just say to a bump, hi baby, and she just says like, oh, I want to share my toys with baby. But I don't think she exactly understands like a little baby is coming, her sibling is coming. But anyway, hopefully she will cope really well as well. And I'm really relaxed about this baby coming, to be honest, because at first time around I was very relaxed as well, but it was like uncertain. After having baby, I didn't know like a lot of things, like I didn't know like what to expect after having baby. So but now, because I've already had Nia, so I know what is going to happen, like exactly how to look after baby. I think this time around, I think I'll be much more calmer to look after my baby. So there were some days when after I had my first child, I was so stressed. I really struggled at times, and I think it happens to every mom who had their first child. And yeah, I'm sure I'm not the only one, and I'm sure if you are going through that phase right now, I'm sure you are not the only one either. So that is it for today. I think I've covered everything. Apart from that, I don't have anything else to say. Yeah, that is it. And I've been taking my supplements as usual. Like I said earlier, I'm doing a lot of exercises as well. I'm actually keeping myself active as well, positive. And yeah, that is what I have got to say for this trimester. It has been hard in terms of eating well as yeah, physically it has been a little bit harder than my first pregnancy. But at the moment, I would say I'm over this trimester, so I'm really pleased and enjoying my third trimester. I hope you got some information out of it. I don't know what else to say, but yeah, thank you so much for watching. I know there are a few followers who are not moms yet and still watch my videos. I really appreciate you guys watching this video. I'm sure it will be some sort of help in the future if you would like to have a baby in future. So anyway, take care. Thank you so much for watching once again, and I'll see you very soon. Bye.